Good morning YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today, we're gonna be doing an eating video, first one back in like a while, over a month I think. Now of course, we're still gonna be going to the gym, but today I wanted to show you guys a little bit into what my bulking diet is gonna look like this winter. I know a lot of you guys are probably getting ready to set up for your first winter bulk, or maybe this is your second or third bulk, but in the spirit of bulking season, I'm gonna show you guys everything I eat in a full day to get absolutely massive. So let's get started and make breakfast. So meal number one is always really important. I'm never super hungry in the morning, so getting that first bit of food in my stomach is key to setting up my appetite for the rest of the day. With that in mind, we're gonna be making something simple, delicious, easy, some sausages, quick protein, and 800 calories to start the day. So in terms of macros, a lot of people think that you need to have carbs, fats, and proteins at every single meal, but me personally, that doesn't always work the best for me in terms of eating as much food as possible. So for breakfast, I'm gonna be doing 0 carbs, literally just the sausages, which is just protein and fat. And I know you might be watching this and thinking, hey, like, shouldn't you be having carbs at every meal? Like, how are you gonna bulk effectively? Trust me, at the end of the day, as long as your carbs, fats, and proteins add up, it doesn't matter how you get there. So just stick with me. So I like to get a really nice crisp on my sausages, and then I'll dip them in some type of sauce, and it's like the easiest 800 calories you could ever do. So breakfast today, like I said, 8 sausages. These are 800 calories, so 100 calories a pop. I have a little bit of hot sauce with these just to make them go down easier. And then of course a napkin. This is meal one. Total calories and macros are gonna be somewhere on the screen. Let's eat. So directly after my morning meal, a nice 10-minute walk. As soon as I'm done, just kickstarts my digestion and helps the food move along more quickly. I actually really recommend that you guys try out like 3 to 4 10-minute walks after every meal when you're bulking. I promise you, you're gonna feel so much hungrier, and it's a totally different experience to doing 40 minutes of cardio all at once. When you break it up and you keep it short, it just spikes your appetite. Now, if you guys know me, you know I never have enough groceries on hand. So right now I'm gonna walk to the store, pick up just a few items to keep myself topped up on what I need for the day. Fruit for a smoothie, some protein, and then some non-dairy milk substitute. Alrighty guys, so it is time for meal number 2. This is gonna be my pre-workout meal, so the last thing I have before I go to the gym today. We're gonna be doing some beef and a fruit smoothie. Let's make it. So for the protein, I just get like a 15 to 20% fat percentage beef. You guys can see there's 18 grams of fat per 100. So this is 18% fat beef, and it's gonna have lots of flavor. For this meal, I'm gonna throw in like around 150 to 200 grams of beef. I'll get the exact measurement up when I get the macros. All right guys, now to our beef, we're gonna add 2 things. First thing is this, oh, there we go, garlic salt that was stuck together, and some smoked paprika. So now we got our beef all cooked up, and now it's time to make a fruit smoothie for the carbs. Frozen mango, oatmeal. All right guys, so this is how I make my smoothie. First I get my oats. We go like this. Each scoop is 15 grams. 1, 2, 3, 4 scoops of oats. That's 60 grams of oats. You get a full bag of frozen mango, 1 ripe banana, a little bit of honey, about 20 or 30 grams, and then the rest is just water. You guys can use normal milk or some other type of milk substitute, but for this meal, I'm just gonna use water. All right, you guys, so here we go with meal number 2. We got our beef. This is about 200 grams. Our smoothie, and then the rest of it, which I'll finish off. And I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of mustard. Just like that. This is our pre-workout meal. I'm gonna eat this, and then we're gonna head to the gym. Total calories and macros are gonna be somewhere on the screen here. And let's go. All right, guys, we're ready to go to the gym. We got our new outfit for the day, so let's get changed before we go. All right, guys, check it out. We got the new Super Villain Young LA stringers dropping on September 26th, and old school no cuff joggers. And of course, you guys can always use code Lee to save 15% off and support me with anything from Young LA.
2,000 years later.
So it's 9 p.m., quiet evening. Not many people are gonna be at the gym, but we're gonna go get after it. I'm gonna train some push, upper body, and we're gonna have a savage session. So let's get going. Especially on a bulk, you guys are gonna have a lot more energy, a lot more ability to push yourselves in the gym. So I'm gonna primarily focus today on going heavy, trying to get stronger at some of those key movements for building muscle. Probably one of the most common ways I see people hitting a plateau in the gym is when they just go through the motions, but they're not actually focusing on getting stronger, adding weight, adding more sets to their exercises. And in doing that, you're effectively just going in circles. So I always want you guys to make sure you're thinking, how can I improve my next workout after this one? Time to go. I'll see you guys in there. All right, guys, we made it in here. We're gonna start off on some chest, getting into this workout, and move on from there. So the logic on my chest workouts is to always start with an upper chest movement. I never want to start with a flat press because my under pec, like my lower pec, is already a little bit overdeveloped. That way I can prioritize the muscle that I want to grow the most. Okay, so 3 sets of chest, that's all I really need. Now I'm gonna move on to some dips. We work the upper chest. Dips are gonna work the part of the lower chest that we wanna hit now, and a little bit of shoulders and triceps as well. So dips are one of those slept on exercises where a lot of people just never find themselves doing a dip, but I can guarantee you guys, if you're looking to grow your triceps and your chest, they're one of the most foundational exercises you could implement into your routine. You guys will notice I'm really only doing 2 to 3 sets per exercise today. I honestly feel like that is more than enough. If you guys are doing 4 or 5 sets per exercise, you're probably doing too much volume. Try to dial up the intensity, train closer to failure, and just drop the total number of sets by 1 or 2. At this point, I've done 6 total sets for my chest. I could probably do another 3 or 4, but realistically speaking, I feel like I've done enough work for my chest. Now I want to move on to the triceps, maybe a little bit of shoulders too. I said I was gonna grow my arms this bulk, and that's exactly what I intend to do. I'm doing at least 2 days of triceps, 2 days of biceps every week, just like trying to hammer the muscles with volume and trying to get stronger on them, but not letting my form slip either, you know? Like if you guys look at your own physiques, watching this video, whoever you are, and you know that you have a muscle that's really underdeveloped and another muscle that's overdeveloped, it would be in your best interest to focus on that underdeveloped muscle and pull back on the muscle that's already doing well. That way you get a more proportional look to your physique. People who have like clunky, weird overdevelopment muscles, they always have kind of funky looking physiques. The best physiques you'll ever see online are the ones that are balanced, symmetrical, and proportional. Low key, I feel super bloated and a little bit lethargic during this workout, just because I ate that last meal like very close when I'm training right now. It's definitely wise for you guys to wait at least like a full hour to even 2 before you actually start training, because if your food isn't done digesting, it'll all just come back up in the middle of your session and it's not fun. Empty gym, as predicted, by the way. Best feeling. Yeah, I love an empty gym. 1 more set of triceps and then we're done with our tricep portion of the exercises.
What?
Of the exercise? Of the workout. Of the workout. All right, guys, just exited the gym. It was a pretty quick workout, about 45 minutes. Gym closed at 10, so I was running a little bit late, but we had a solid chest and tricep session. But you guys already know, the purpose of this video is food. We're all about that bulk. So it's time to head home and make some more food, make meal 3. So I will see you guys there. Protein, carbs, put all together. That's gonna be meal 3. So when I cook my rice, I'll do 2 portions worth, and I'll literally just like draw a line through the center of the pan like this, and I'll just split it up that way. Now, to make this meal even more delicious, because beef and rice on its own can be a little bit boring, we're gonna go with some sriracha and honey. Now, if you guys are bulking, but you want to keep the bulk pretty clean, as in you don't want to have like excess fats and sugars that are coming from like processed foods, I like to do diet soda just because it gives you that like reminiscent feeling of you're cheating on your diet, but it doesn't add those extra calories, and you can focus on having your calories come from only clean foods. I'm telling you guys, this is the secret right here. Coke Zero, this is cherry. Glass of this stuff with your meals and all your sugar cravings are basically gone. All right guys, we got meal 3 here, which is just beef, rice, honey, a little bit of hot sauce, and then some Coke Zero. All of the calories and macros for meal number 3 are gonna be on the screen right here. This is actually a very delicious meal. I put some paprika and garlic salt in the beef again, so I'm actually looking forward to eating this. Yeah, let's take this down. All right, people, update. So I finished my last meal about 2 hours ago. It is very late, and I mean very late. It's after midnight, and I still have a full meal yet to consume. That's kind of the reality of bulking, is sometimes you just get behind on your meals and you either stay up late to finish them, or you get behind and then you need to eat an extra meal the next day, and that's just never a good thing to do. So gotta stay up late, make this next meal. Let's go. So of course, we've got more rice. We're gonna have all of this as leftover. And we're gonna do even more beef, just a slightly smaller portion than what we've had for the first 2 meals, but still gonna get some substantial protein in. Hey guys, pro tip if you're making chicken or beef, any protein really, you never want to overcook it because that's going to wick all of the moisture like straight out of the food. You want it to be juicy when you're eating it because it's going to be so much more easy to chew and swallow. And the harder your food is to eat when you're bulking, the harder the entire process becomes. So do yourselves a favor and make your food cooked the right way. You know what I mean? Minute 40 should do the trick. Always gotta have your bev. Oh, and by the way, guys, something like 60% of you who watch my videos aren't even subscribed yet. If you guys have not subscribed, I post every week. Go hit that subscribe button now. We also have a freaking hoodie. It's got that kind of oversized fit, but it still has like a really thick material, so it doesn't necessarily just feel super loose. Oh, it's just amazing. And even on the hood, there's like this cool detail. Notice how the ankle literally doesn't have a cuff, so they like are open and loose and they just feel like super relaxed. Like bro, for bulking season, you can just thug it out in this cozy fit in the winter, just, you know what I mean? Also, you can't forget the supervillain stringers. That one, I was wearing that green one in the gym earlier in the video. Those are super fire. They're like the younger cousin of the supervillain tees, which I'm sure a lot of you guys will know. Thank you guys so much for watching if you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.